I can get behind that. It's one or the other. Sure, I'll do you first.
The enemy bring reinforcements to the fight. Will an attack be wise?
No, they have the advantage. I have to remember two things.
Flight.
They also have ranged equipment.
Don't think so.
They have advantage on unit level. I kind of got it in over my head here. I was kind of hoping you'd be more useful. And they shouldn't be gutsy enough to attack these here. But they might just draw up this way. Golden Order versus Caragnorn. Ooh. Nice. Black Crag. Black Crag versus Bloody Spears. Good. They're getting weakened in the process. Now zombies are free. Have to work on getting free skeletons.
Unstoppable.
To lead off, let us attack up here.
King of darkness. You will suffer for your impertinence.
No mercy.
The world will drown in blood.
Sadly, don't have the movement range quite to reach there. I was kind of hoping to kind of get there and then be able to go back next turn, rather than the turn hereafter. Let us cooperate. A treaty between those who live and those who have lived. I thought we were higher with you, but yes. After you won't regret. Everyone has declared war against Sylvania.
War is declared. A rival power takes up arms against you. Crush them without mercy.
Dwarves do not forget grudges, indeed they harbour them, burning the slights and wrongdoings in great volumes. A dwarf hold...
Raid the lands of the enemy, mighty lord.
ward here.
Send your warriors out to slaughter the peasants and burn their villages. Make the enemy fear you.
Ooh. Sorry, to clarify, these are the dwarves who declared war on me. Due to the presence of this battle sign marker, additional, more powerful units may be available to raise in this region's raised dead pool. Nice. Okay. that's very expensive.
All shall know me and tremble.
Sure, cool.
Shed their blood.
Actually, you know what?
Cloaked in darkness. Very well. It is done. They will know undeath.
Seriously? Whatever.
Kill them.
Fight. I think I'm gonna go record some perimeter in a bit. Kind of, I've one episode for today and then I'm out. Come on, bud. Okay, 3, well, 2, 3, 1. Alright, deploy. Okay, what are ye doing? And then end up flying through someone's engagement zone. I'm just taking these seriously to try and get myself into the right mind phase. But at the same time, I think I'm taking it... I'm just not used to having to play aggressively. Last time I played this, I just sat in a place and let the enemies come to me, and that worked. Cool spell, sadly. They had moved a bit by the time it got cast.
The enemy commander runs from the field, my lord, and a sorry spectacle it is too. His army will surely follow.
Beat him down, beat him down.
The enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down!
This guy ever just die? Remember Arch maneuvering in one of his Total War things? I could run the cavalry in, then out, then in, then out.
Crush the breathers! Crush the breathers!
Okay, I remember people using that as a euphemism for people who were like straight breeders. So it's just, you know, like they have kids, they breed, they multiply, kind of thing. Just when viewed in that light, it's just extra strange. Oh nice, one of my Vargeists is after leveling up.
We are immortal!
She's doing really well going off the Stunties. Force these to kind of double back on themselves. Seriously, there's only 7 of them left. Kill them. Some have escaped. Wanted to kind of kill as many as possible. Maximize XP and the like. Plus, I left so many, you know, escape me in my Dwarven playthrough. I kind of wanted to rectify that. I lost 18. They lost 240 with only 40 surviving. I'm happy with that. Any moment now, game. I'm not sure if it's my computer. Like, if my computer just it needs to be a better, you know, needs to be upgraded to do this right, or if it's just there's just a lot to it, and you know, it's not that it's shit. Captured 37, so 3 got away apparently. Occupy.
Boundless of Sylvania.
Brilliant. Good one.
His lady. Queen of darkness. Flight.
Alright.
The von Carstein.
You. I can give you evasion. Mortal spirits will refuse to leave the bounds of the mortal plane, and so cannot be put to rest with ease. Yeah, do it. I hope them run people down. Fleet-footed. Being fleet-of-foot is useful in a fight, or when trying to get away afterwards. 20% speed, attribute Strider. Consuming Thirst. Dark Ritual. The undead whole is always stronger than the sum of its parts. Greatly reduced power recharge rate. Hex the wind. Let's give her that. Strategist. This being has a plan, not just a game plan, but a master plan to achieve their long-term aims. 5% campaign movement speed. That could be just personal rather than benefiting them when they're in here.
Emissaries from a foreign ruler are seeking a pact of non-aggression.
The wisdom
Such
of
an agreement will foster trust between your followers. Trade relations or an alliance may follow.
Instead of trying to get to the top of this food chain, this one prefers joining a worthy faction and confederation. The wisdom of Verna guides us to cooperation. Except, well, decision. Perhaps we can overcome our differences after all. Barak Var has declared war on Black Crag. I think Barak Var was the faction I controlled in the previous thing. This I know, unlike last
The
time.
population of this place have not yet succumbed to your rule, my lord. Take steps to spread your kind's customs through these untainted lands.
Oh, Black Venom has been obliterated. Nice. Yeah, these were the people I controlled last time. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, unlike last time, I do have, like I was showing before, the Beloved in Debt. I do have the like Regiments of Renown and whatnot. That that DLC, the Grim and the Grave. Daughter of the mad Count Otto von Drac, Isabella is much like like many of her noble counterparts. She's vain, immoral, and selfish. Cares little for anything that does not affect her personal comfort or standing. Axis Sylvanian crossbowmen. They're under.
The world will drown in blood.
Okay, these seem to look. There's Chaos, Vampiric, and Skaven influence. The Verminous Skaven are a race of malevolent and self-serving ratmen. From their under empire cities, they fight tooth and claw against other races and each other to further their personal standing within this given hierarchy, serve their diabolical god, the Horned Rat. I've heard bits about them online. The D4chan wiki thing. They've got funny phrasings on some of the things, so I take it with a grain of salt, but it is an enjoyable read, some of the things. Just because they phrase it funnily. Or they have, the powder keg of justice story. That's a good read. Someone's D&D story they were retelling. Even if it's completely made up, it was a great little speech. We'll look it up. There was damn it, I was going to make 2 points, but I can't remember what one of them was. I'm not sure what Skaven influence is meant to mean. About chaos vampiric, I get that, but Skaven, I'm not sure. The other thing, I guess, just amount of Skaven activity going on, but they were claiming that studies was done on rats, and that even if they have enough food and water and whatnot, but they're overpopulated, they'll kind of lose it and start ravaging each other and whatnot. And that's actually how the Skaven are. Obviously, it was completely unintentional, any accuracy. Like, the Skaven have been depicted like this long before the study was done. But, yeah, like rats will start destroying toys or, maiming each other due to the sheer overpopulation, just apparently screwing with their heads. They will be fine otherwise, but they have enough food and water, and they'll start behaving differently. Like, they may have ignored ties previously, but they'll start destroying them now, and yeah, it's just the overpopulation really messes with them. Some study, they do tests on animals, see how humans would respond, kind of thing, to get an idea of it, apparently. And that's how they would respond to overpopulation. I remember hearing of another test done on rats where there'd be 3 rooms. There'd be a rat in the middle, rat in a water room, as in there's a bit of water, it's up to its ankles in water, and then a reward room on the other side. The rat in the middle room would free its brother, because the brother will be trapped in the water room, and then they'll both go into the reward room together, which is very cute, very sweet. So yeah, it seems like these behave like normal ones. So if I like normal recruits rather than these guys. So I can't wait to get them, because then I can behave like a normal military band and whatnot. Though I'm torn between, do I go for armor piercing or crossbowman? I'm inclined towards armor piercing.
I am Vlad.
Oh, now we're talking. Bolstering the fighting spirit of all those around it and blasting enemy ranks with savage, dark energy, many necromancers and lich lords have risen to kingship over the undead, becoming so saturated with evil power that their physical forms radiate magic. Some vampires actively seek out the citadels of those lords who have gone before, hoping to take possession of the remains and use them against the living. No mere casket or hearse could be fit to bear the remains of one of these masters of the night. Instead, they're enshrined within a mortis engine, a cage of fused bone, surrounded by trappings of grandeur and borne to war by a host of spirits, bound to the infernal device. Some reliquaries also carry blasphemous tomes of battle, or scrolls of parchment rumoured to be penned by Nagash himself. Oftentimes, the winds of magic become nigh uncontrollable when such a foul tome is near. Heavy with evil magics, painstakingly illuminated with such care that the creator's souls have passed into the leaves of human skin that form its pages. These books can be a boon to the twisted practitioners of necromancy, but also the bane of reckless and unwary spellcasters. Blasphemous tone, the reliquary binding, reliquary corruption, regeneration, crumbling and disintegrating. Causes terror, fear, it's undead. It does not rout, immune to terror, becomes unstable when leadership is low. so leadership is still quite relevant. Magical Harvester, Magical Aura, Master Generation causes terror. Graveguard, great weapons. Material. You know what, let's get this so we've actually some like... Oh, actually, no, at present it's a magical chariot. It doesn't actually have range. So, never mind. I was kind of hoping for like a bombardment kind of thing. Unholy Lodestone. Corpse card. When the Lodestone bell rings, I want to use... kind of hide in the forest. Causes fear, man. Master Generation, Regeneration. Those things aren't completely useful. They don't fully clarify there. Which is easier to compare units. Armor of 80, 110. Equal amount of health. Equal amount of units. Equal amount of leadership. Slightly slower. Equal melee attack. Lower melee defense. Increased weapon strength and charge bonus. So either speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit. Nice. You know what? Yeah, let's get hex rates.
Isabella von Carstein. Dance macabre. Swiftly.
Undo this. I don't need 2 charnel pits here. The growth is good, but I'm thinking I could get something else here. Okay. Karaz Karak and Zufbar are now buddies. Goblin from the Evil Eye. Buddhist trespassing.